Gavin, you guys have had 6 bullets out of 6 races here in San Francisco. Anything you want to attribute that success to?
Well, I think the racing's been a lot closer than probably the point score looks, but everybody's heard that before. But it really has been some close races. We've been top mark in the last race. We were all 3 boats. There was 3 of us going around the mark at the same time. So there's been plenty of action. It certainly hasn't felt like we've walked away with it. But I think that we're very comfortable with our boat. We know the shop very well from sailing in New Zealand and Australia for quite some time, and I think having that confidence allows us to focus on tactics and manoeuvres rather than worrying about mast rakes and sail setups and speeds and angles that we should be sailing. So I think it's like just time on the water and time on the boat.
Right, and you've sailed San Francisco on numerous times, and the other day you were mentioning that sometimes you can overthink the tactics.
Yeah, it's definitely. San Francisco Bay is a very dynamic place to sail, but when you get one of these boats sailing correct downwind, it's sometimes a 4-knot difference in speed. So, 1 knot a tide difference doesn't equate to that speed differential. So, primary focus is keeping the yacht going fast at all times. You're not going to get every current situation right because the boats are just travelling too fast. You've just got to try to get the averages, and there's some close moments out there. But that's the great thing. I think there's no better place in the world to sail Pac 52s than San Francisco Bay. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Any surprises today?
I think everybody was. Felt like the race course that we did today. We sailed the same race on the first day. So I think the whole fleet was quite comfortable with the situation in the race course. So it was just don't make the same mistakes we made the first day.
Yeah.
So actually, I think the first day we actually sailed a better race than we did today, to be honest. But that's yacht racing, and it's just always different.
Yeah, and got a bit puffy down by Alcatraz on that first downwind leg on the second race. What kind of speed were you guys seeing?
Well, these boats, they'll get up to 23, 24 knots quite comfortably. Yeah. And then you take all that speed. It's better to actually take that speed and just go lower. So although we can probably go faster, it's not the best, VMG to the mark. So we sort of try to hit those 22s, 24s, and then we take it all down and sail lower at that speed and make a gain by sailing closer to the mark. So that's the great thing when you get these boats out in the ocean in the Transpac race, then you get the opportunity to really light them up, and then you start to see the 26s and 27s, which is really exciting.
Yeah, and you got one more race, the Bay Tour tomorrow, and then you've got a week off before things heat up again, and you've got the Pac 52 Cup. We're going to have an extra boat here, Gladiators, coming up. What can you tell us about those guys?
Well, I think Gladiator will be a fantastic addition to the class because they know their boat really well. So I think they'll be very similar they'll probably have a very similar team to us where they've been sailing for a long time. And I'm sure that they will get some good people that know the bay. So I think they'll come straight in. They're certainly not a newcomer to sailing 52s. So there'll be a team to watch for sure.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Gavin.